natural philosophy has its origins in Greece during the archaic period, when pre-Socratic philosophers like Thales reject non-naturalistic explanation for natural phenomena and proclaim that every event had a natural cause. They propose ideas verified by reason and observation, and many of their hypotheses proved successful in experiment. For example, atomism. Classical physics became a separate science when early modern Europeans used these experimental and quantitative methods to discover what are now considered to be the laws of physics.
I'm going to talk about modern physics. Classical physics are generally concerned with matter and energy on the normal scale of observation, while much of modern physics are concerned with behavior of matter, of energy under extreme conditions, or the very large or very small scale. For example, atomic and nuclear physics are matter on the smallest scale at which chemical elements can be identified. The physics of elementary particles is on a even smaller scale, and it's concerned with the most basic units of matter. This branch of physics are also known as high energy physics because of the extremely high energy necessary to produce many types of particles in large particle accelerators.
Application of physics. Applied physics is a general term for physics research which is intended for a particular use. An applied physics curriculum usually contains a few classes in an applied discipline, like geology or electrical engineering. It usually differs from engineering in that an applied physics may not be designing something in particular, but rather is using physics or conducting physics research with the aim of developing new technologies or solving a problem. The approach is similar to that of applied mathematics. Applied physicists can also be interested in the use of physics for scientific researchers. For instance, people working on an accelerator physics might seek to build better particle detectors for research in theoretical physics.
Difference between classical and modern physics. While physics aims to discover universal laws, its theories lie to explain dominance of applicability. Loosely speaking, the laws of classical physics actually describe the system whose important length scales are greater than the atomic scale and whose motions are much slower than the speed of light. Outside of its domain, observation do not match their predictions. Albert Einstein contributed to Farmer of special relativity, which replaced notion of absolute time and space with space-time, and allowed to accurate description of systems whose components have speed approaching to speed of light. Max Planck and others introduced quantum mechanics and postulated notion and particles in interactions that allowed an accurate descriptions of atomic and subatomic scales.
Scientific method. Physicists use the scientific method to test the validity of a physical theory, using a methodical approach to compare the implication of the theory in question with the associated conclusions drawn from experiments and observations conducted to test it.
Experiments and observations are collected and compounded with predictions and hypotheses made by theory, thus adding its denominator or variability influence of theory. Thank you.